I went from being on the block just trying to spit a verse to getting interviewed by Jen on Ladies First. My name is Tish Hyman, and you watching Ladies First, man. Go get my album dedicated to you, dig?
What's going on? It's your girl Jen from Brooklyn. Another episode of Ladies First. And today, like I said, I always have amazing women on my show. But I gotta say, you meet so many people in life that you just know has something special, especially when it comes to music. And when you hear their music, you just think of magic. I know it sounds corny. It sounds crazy. But she has a story here. She's so talented. And I can't wait for y'all to meet her. Everybody, Tish Hyman.
What's up? What's poppin', guys?
I love the get up, Tish.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Definitely floss and fly right now.
I mean, I just try to, do what I gotta do.
And
Look
you are.
good.
And you out here doing it. For real.
Man, appreciate that.
The album dedicated to, man.
Yeah, go get that. Dedicated to.
Like, we talked about this offline, but I really get a sense of who you are, where you came from, and what you've been through just by listening to all those songs. And I was telling Tish, too, it's been a long time since I've heard a record where I can listen to every song without skipping a song. And this one, I listened to it from top to bottom.
Oh, man.
It really resonated with me. But, a lot of the records that you did on the EP, let's talk about how growing up in the Bronx, you going through everything you went through, foster care, dealing with drugs, alcohol, and all this other stuff. I guess let's just talk about it. You know what I mean? Young Tish.
Young Tish. I grew up on 175th and Monroe Avenue, so it was a real crazy time to be there. You know what I'm saying? I was about, like 6 or 7 when I first started to see like violence in the neighborhood and just like shootings and things going on and people getting arrested, crackheads smoking in the hallway type shit. I was scared, but I lived there, so I had no choice. I remember one time I came upstairs and I was like, Mom, my mom was like, go to the store. And I was like, I can't go to the store. Somebody's smoking in the hallway. And she's like, if you don't get your ass out of here, go to that store. And I went to the store. I was so scared. It was like a crazy building. And just mad stuff was happening. There was a lot of violence, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fighting and shit like that. Then my mom's moved me uptown. And I started rapping on that block, though, on 175th, because my brother
You started battle rapping first, right?
Yeah, my brother, everybody rapped. When I was growing up, everybody rapped.
Yeah.
So, like, I seen my brother, he was killing it. I was like, yo, I want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to respect me. And I started, like, stealing his raps. and then he started writing me raps, and then people were like, oh, that was ill, but your brother wrote it. And I'd be like, ooh. So I started writing my own raps and shit.
Okay.
And then, I could sing before that, but my sister was the better singer because she would sing like Whitney Houston. And my mom always made me sing Dionne Warwick's That's What Friends Are For.
That's the classic, though. That's the
No
legend.
disrespect to Miss Warwick, but it wasn't the hardest song to sing. That's what friends are for. And my sister be up in there like, the greatest.
Well, all the notes, the runs
like,
and all that.
And I'd be like, but I couldn't even do it anyway if I wanted to. You know what I mean? So I rap because I shine more in that, and my sister could just take the singing. Mm-hmm. And then when I moved uptown, because everything was getting crazy, I did go to foster care, man. I'm much older now. I was about 7 or 6, somewhere in between then. My sister was just born. She was born, and then like 3 months after she was born, I got taken to foster home because I guess I went to school and my teacher asked me if my mom hit me or whatever. And I was like, yeah, she whooped my damn ass. You know what I'm saying? like I just told the truth. Like, she whooped my ass, whatever.
Damn, so that's how you got sent to
Yeah, like my mom's wasn't on drugs or none of that shit. She probably did cocaine or something. Like, she probably was wilding out because she was young and it was a time to be alive at that point.
The 80s.
And it was hard for the black people at that time and much harder anyway. It was just a crazy time, So I don't know. They took us to foster homes and then like it was just crazy in there. Like it was so fast. It was like right after I said this, I don't see my mom ever again. It's like for like not ever again, but for like I don't know if it was 2 years or 4 years because it's like kind of like one of those things you just kind of like. I don't know, for me, I guess I forgot some of it, but I didn't forget certain things. And that's why I touched on them in the song and in the album because there's certain things I remember, but I was very young. So
you ever felt guilty about doing that?
Yo, my whole
Mad?
life, my mom was pissed the whole time. That's like probably part of the reason why she really had this like hate for me a little bit. Cause while we was in foster homes, my younger sister, I guess she was 3 months old, and they had her written down at 3 weeks old, so they wasn't feeding her enough, and she was malnutrition, and all these bad things happened while we were in the system. My older sister went through all kinds of, just different sexual compromising situations, and so did I.
So she ran away, right? In the
Yeah,
song?
when she came home, she was just like, I don't know what she was really going through, because we wasn't that close, because I wasn't with her for a long time, and we always were at odds because she was always wilder than me for some reason. So when she came home, we didn't really know how to express ourselves to each other. So we just kind of like, as a family, was just all kinds of like separated. The only thing that was close was me and my little sister, because when she was young, I was in with her and I had to take care of her most of the time. So that whole period came, and when I came home, my mom's was kind of like, I don't know, maybe she got used to us not being there. Something was just wrong. The whole household was just like very angry and like just fucked up. So basically, I moved uptown because it was too dangerous over there. And my older sister, was getting into like mad shit. So I moved uptown. And then when I got up there, all the kids up there were like not really like G's. Like they weren't like really like, their parents was like really active, and they weren't like
lives and everything.
Yeah, they weren't like as gangster, but they still was like out with, they were with the shits when it came to drinking and smoking.
Okay.
So I started hanging out with them. I spit like these little raps that I had from back on the block, because that was where I did that at. In this new neighborhood, it wasn't really like that. I had to adapt to not being so violent, but I still was kind of violent. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was just crazy. I don't know. So I spit these raps that I wrote or whatever. This girl was like, my best friend Bianca, she was like, oh, that shit is dope. I write poetry. Can you teach me how to do that? And so while I was teaching her how to rap, I was getting better. And then I met Remy Ma.
Okay.
And she was going to Lehman. She was going to Lehman High School at the time, and she met my friend Bianca, and my friend Bianca loved her because she's just so ill.
Yeah.
And I thought I was like the best rapper at the time, but when I met Remy, man, she spit like a 32 bar verse. I was like,
did y'all battle each other?
No, we never battled because we were just friends. It was like, I don't think it was a competitive spirit. Like inside me, I felt like, damn, son, I gotta step it up, cause yo, her bars was crazy, and I was like, whoa, I was not prepared, you know. Like I think secretly when I got better, it was because I wanted to be able to battle her if it had to happen at some point. At that time, I was into battling, but no, we never battled, man. It was just like she just spit that one verse. I just never forgot that shit, and I just was practicing, and then I seen her again.
Do you remember word for word right now?
Nah, hell no, I don't remember her verse. That verse was
ask?
crazy. She could tell you. I don't even know if she remember it. She probably do, because I think that was like her go-to at the time. But like, yo, her shit was so crazy. She had so many punchlines. It was like, it just made me want to be better. And we're still good friends. Like, we're not tight. Like, we don't talk every day, but when we see each other, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I got so much respect for her because she's a real person. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had I think she had her son's first birthday party. When he made 1 year, she baked this cake. It was like it was a great cake. Like,
that's
she went
one thing about Remy. She was on
way.
Ladies First before. She's a Susie homemaker.
Yeah,
she loves
like,
all that stuff.
Dude, she made the fucking most amazing cake. I was like, nigga, you making a cake right now? What the fuck is this, Remy? Like her son was just turning 1, you know, and you know, so I'm glad to see her doing her thing. But yeah, so you know, the Bronx was just crazy. The drug shit happened when I don't know. I started, you know.
Fell into, I seen a photo that you sent over to me, young Tish.
Yeah, I was crazy.
On these streets.
Yeah, man. I was doing mad drugs, like hella shit. Like, I'll take an acid and an ecstasy, stick it together, pop that shit, snort a line, smoke some dust, and wall out. Like, I was just, I think that at that time.
Was that a mask for what you went through?
I think so, because, like, I really wasn't talking about it with my friends. Like, a lot of my friends don't, like, certain era of friends know certain things about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 175 friends know a different me than 198 friends. And then there's people that in the projects that I might have went over to the projects for a couple months, chilled out. They know different things. So, you know, I think I was just wild. I didn't really give a fuck, and I spit, so I would just get fucked up and start spitting. Like, I didn't really care. Like, I don't think I even valued life. I think that I, in some ways, was like,
fuck this.
Just like, whatever, yo. I'll either rap, or we gonna pop these drugs, or maybe we gonna do this robbery, or like, I just didn't have a value. And I'm glad that I grew up. I grew up because it was wild. I was like 16, 17. Very young, 15, 14. It was just a crazy time,
Was it a moment, or was it like an epiphany? You just woke up one day and was like, yo, I can't be doing this anymore? Or was it just you had enough? Like, what was the moment that made you finally say, damn, I have to get my shit together?
I think it gradually just happened because I met this woman named Hope. This lady Hope, man, she was like 27 when I met her, like 26, and I was like 18. Cause I know she was older than me. Cause if I was 18, she's 13 years older than me, so she's 28. She was already in her 30s actually. That's why I always call her a lady, cause I was young. And she met me in a studio, and she wanted to do a comedy rap album.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't want to do this, but these guys that I was there with, they were like, yeah, you got to do this. She's going to pay you, whatever.
Yeah.
And so we started being friends. And then when I had to move out of that situation, I tried to go home. My moms wouldn't let me live there because my mom just always is at odds with me. It just was always something like, now she's much better. I've learned to love her past all of this because I know about her life and how she became who she is. So, it is what it is. It was a time. It was definitely a crazy time for people at that time when she was dealing with us. Hope, yeah, she basically took me in. Like when my mom said I couldn't live there, I was gonna go live with my cousin who lived in a very dangerous projects, but I didn't care. I needed somewhere to live. I was gonna go there. And Hope was like, "You're going where? Oh, you're not gonna go there. You can live here." And then I lived there for like 3 months with her.
Really?
I was sleeping on the couch, and then she woke up one day. I guess she met some guys she liked a lot and moved to fucking some rich part of Long Island. Left me in the fucking apartment. I had a whole crib on fucking 50th and 8th with a door,
everything?
man. Everything.
Shit.
And she gave me like allowance because, I would write her little comedy raps and shit. She would just pay me just because she just wanted to make sure I was all right down there.
You were living the life then. You was just chilling, making music in this dope ass apartment.
Yeah.
When did you move to LA? What made you go to LA then?
Well, so that apartment that I was living in, I lived there for like 2 years, but that shit was like $50,000 a year. So after a while, that shit was dead.
Okay.
So I had to move back to the Bronx. And I was living in a crazy ass house with these crazy ass, gangster ass Jamaican drug dealers. I ain't saying no more than that. Crazy shit went down. I had to get the fuck out of there. All I know is I had to get the fuck out of there. I'm not even gonna mention no one's name from there. Nothing.
Please don't.
But
Thank you.
I had to get the fuck out of there. And so I was depressed, and I had just gone through a really bad breakup with a girl who broke my heart.
See what happens. Karma's a bitch.
And Hope called me, and she's like, "Hey, man, come on, you gotta get it together. Listen, my brother's got a bank. Come work for us. Come work at Long. We're gonna make it happen." I forgot the name of the company. It was called Alliance, and I became a mortgage banker.
Did you? Oh,
Hell
wow.
yeah. She as soon as I went in there, I seen all these guys with Gucci shoes, Ferragamos, Rolexes. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, what I gotta do to do this shit? You gotta call people on the phone, and you gotta get them to give you their social security number over the phone, and you gotta refinance their fucking house. And I was like, how? They gave me a script. I studied that goddamn script, and I fucking was closing deals from the moment I got there. I closed my first deal like the first month.
Right.
I made my little $2,000, and I was on top of the world. Like, cause in that time, $2,000 is a lot. Then I realized I could make 40 grand a month if I really pushed hard, and I started pushing hard. And I started handling my own loans. I started running my own team under there. So I was making a good 25, 30 a month sometimes,
Wow.
So I started putting my friends on in the hood. Mortgages went down because subprime went into FHA. FHA did so I did that for 4 years, and then when that went out, I was like, all right. I'm not gonna go get a job. I was still kind of doing drugs throughout all this time, by the way. I was still okay, maybe today, but not as crazy. I was actually
I
focused.
envision, you ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
I envision that's what you were doing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was kind of lit like that.
It was a crazy lit time, and I don't know why the fuck I was doing it. I was just crazy. But, I still get a little crazy sometimes, but not as much as I used to. But, so went down, and then I was like, yo, I can't get a job. I'm not doing it. And I just sold everything in my apartment. I owed my rent $7,000. They were about to start evicting me. I was there for 3 years. And I called them and I said, listen, you don't got to go through no eviction. I'm going to move out. I'm going to liquidate everything. I'll give you a small check, and then I'll come back. I'll pay you back. And he's like, yeah, whatever. So I left. I lived in Atlanta for 6 months.
You straight bounced out the freaking state. You're like, I'm out.
Well, I couldn't live anywhere else for free. My
Yeah.
friend Robbio had just gotten out of it. He was just gotten divorced. He had a 5-bedroom house. All his kids was gone. I think he was a little down too, you know. And he's like, well, I got a 5-bedroom house. If you want to live there, you know, you can stay there for free. So I stayed there. I was fat. I was singing in my room. And I was going to the gym for like 2 hours a day and not losing no weight. I didn't lose any weight though, no.
For going to the gym that long?
Every fucking day I was bored as shit. I was living
it takes time though, you know what I'm saying?
No, it didn't take time. I wasn't doing shit in the gym. I was bored as fuck in Georgia, and I was like, I'm going to the gym because that's where people are. And I'm in there thinking I'm doing something. I ain't doing shit. I was going home eating fucking fried food and still fat.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But I cleaned up at that point, and I think I was like, I don't know, 26. I like literally, that's when I got clean because there was no weed in Georgia. There was like nothing. I could barely even get a fucking drink. You know what I mean?
So you had no choice.
Change. Yeah. And then and that whole time I was just singing and writing and singing. And I started writing for this kid named Hassan Watts in New Jersey. And this kid's voice was just incredible. And I was the only writer who nailed it. I wrote every song. And every song I wrote they loved. And he got signed to Interscope because of these songs. So at that time, these songs are circulating, and all the publishers are like, who the fuck wrote these records? Who's this writer? Meanwhile, my fucking crazy ass ain't never even been really in an office before or knew anything about publishing or anything. I was just like writing songs and just, I thought I don't even know what the hell I was thinking. I was just making songs.
When you have a gift, it just happens.
So I wound up going to L.A. to sleep on my boy's couch. I was supposed to be there for like 2 weeks, write some songs, see what happens. I call Hope. I'm like, Hope, I just want to let you know, I'm not in mortgage business anymore. I quit. I'm living my dreams, blah, blah, blah. She's like, are you fucking kidding me?
She got tight.
She's like, where you living? I said, I'm at the Palazzo. I'm sleeping on my friend's couch. She's like, I hate the Palazzo. She's like, I live in L.A. I'm like, what do you mean you live in L.A.? She's like, I moved here like months ago. What? I can't believe you moved here. She's like, you don't live at the Palazzo. You live with me. I got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You got your own bedroom, your own bathroom.
Hope, man.
Yeah, I moved in with her, and I just lived there. And I got published in like, 3 months, 4 months.
Crazy.
You know, I just always had little blessings come along, you know. I even met a guy, Freddie Wexler, when I was really in L.A. and doing sessions every day, and I was hungry as shit. And he was like literally paying for my taxi to the studio, paying for my lunch. He could see that I was broke. And he loaned me $20,000, like, just like off the strength, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like telling the story because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he would be embarrassed, like, oh shit, you know, like, because he's a humble kind of guy. But yeah, man, he took me to the Chateau Marmont. I never been there before. He sat me down.
Fancy.
Yeah,
Fancy
and then he's like, we're
LA.
just chilling, and he's just like looking at me, and he says, he gives me an envelope, and in the envelope it says, you know, you're one of the most amazing people and one of the most amazing artists I've ever met in my life. I know that you'll give this back to me when you get it. And he loaned me $20,000, and I was so crazy, broke and crazy. I didn't even have a bank account. I had to go back to him like, can you give me 4 checks for $5,000 each, please, so I can break them down? And I'm walking around with cash. It was just like ridiculous, but and he hit me with that, and that was dope. And I paid him back literally like as soon as I got published, like 3 weeks later, or no, 3 months later, because I was like, I paid him back like October.
That's crazy.
Paid him right back, you know.
And all that led to you working with like Alicia Keys and Fab and Kelly Rowland and everybody.
Yo.
It's just been
It's taken a village to get my career to where it is, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like I got a lot of kindness from people who necessarily didn't have to give it to me. I accepted it, and you know, I gave it back in return, and I gave them love too. And you know, all my friends are still in my life, and I'm very happy about that. And it's just like how I feel about this album. I feel like it's gonna take many people to make this album a success. It's gonna take people listening and really feeling it and seeing the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, I'm just thankful because you know what's funny is that everybody who did something for me or gave something to me, they didn't want anything back. They said it like, I don't want anything back from you. Freddie was just like, here, here's 20 grand. Pay me when you can. And not only did I pay him what I can, I took him to Spargo and then gave him and read him like out a little letter and shit and gave him back his money, you know. Yeah. And Hope, you know, she's always just been in my corner. Like she just never wanted anything. Like she just pushing her dog sport product and she's killing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm lucky for that. And I feel like that's what's happening in the game right now. Like everybody's hearing it or meeting me as like, yo, I fuck with you, yo, fuck it, let's go, you know? And I appreciate that, even being here on Ladies First. You
That's
know
right. Yeah, like I was telling you, Dedicated To, it just really touched my soul. It really, there's 2 songs in particular. Subway Art is fire. which is amazing, one of my favorites, and also Let's Be Honest.
Thank you.
That song about you and you're talking about your father, because
Yeah.
you know, I have father issues too.
Yeah.
So for you to create that song and just listening to what you've been through and everything, it just really, really touched down on myself.
Yeah, you
bro.
know, I wanted to make a song that was about my life, but I didn't want it to feel too sad. Like that's why the beat kind of knocks.
Yeah, yeah.
And shout out to Willie IDAP on that track, 'cause he definitely went in we kept getting so many versions, and I was like, no, come
Yeah.
on, I need another version, and he came in and smashed it.
You know
but
what I've been
yeah.
getting a lot of reading about you? A comparisons, I think I told you this already, to Miss Lauryn Hill. Like, how does that make you feel? That's a big compliment. You can't just throw around the name Lauryn Hill like that.
I'll be honest, it would have been a bigger compliment if people didn't throw it around so much. But I've read it a million times about a million different girls, and I'm like, all right, whatever. In terms of me, I do think it's a just statement, and it is a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Miss Lauryn Hill is amazing, and you know what? She's still around. You know what I'm saying? She's still doing what she gotta do, and I salute that. I'm just doing what I gotta do.
That's right.
I'm Tish at the end of the day.
That's right.
We're different types of girls, women. She's like she's a lady, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like I'm looking so far up when I look at Lauryn. I'm like, I don't want to. Lauryn is
well, you're
great.
gonna get there.
I'm Tish, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And even when I'm there, I think I still look at her like, oh my God, because you know what? Just because your status grows doesn't mean your heart changes. You know what I'm saying? And I still love and look up to people that I listened to growing up. You know what I'm saying? When I met Noriega, I was like, oh my God! Inside and outside, I was like, yo, I ain't going front. I really love you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, hopefully, I hope I never get so big that I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's just so-and-so. If I fucking like your music, if I like what you do, I'm fucking with you.
That's
If
right.
I don't like what you do, then I might not really like be like, oh, it's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You know.
But I see that about you.
You
I
know?
think you're gonna stay super humble. Now, speaking of women,
All right.
I had you send me 3 photos that
Yeah.
inspired you to be the woman you are today. I love learning more about what created, you know, Tish Hyman right here in this
Yeah.
seat.
Baby
Tish.
That was my prom.
Let's talk about this right here.
My mom had my sister that day, I do believe. Yeah, 'cause I was
Really?
pissed. I was so pissed because it was my prom. My mom made that dress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom was into sewing.
Mhm.
And that was like, and she had my little sister on my fucking prom day. I was so fucking pissed. But I love my little sister with all my heart.
Yeah, I thought you said that was your homie. Don't you go?
Yeah, but at that time, she was just a nigga being born on my goddamn prom day. I was like, God damn it, I wanted to dance. I thought I was going to meet a boy. I didn't even get to meet a boy. Yeah, man, that's my mama, man. She used to make clothes. She probably made the dress she's wearing.
And you said this was a few months before.
Yeah, my sister and I we all got taken to foster care about maybe 3 months later than that. It really makes me think about the system at the time, because, you know, how quickly they would just snatch a person out of home. And the foster care system was terrible, man. I got my ass whooped. All kinds of shit happened in there. It was just like, I don't even know if I ever really, I think I just got high as fuck and just forgot, to be quite real, 'cause I don't even know how to fuck. And that's another reason why I did the album, 'cause everybody in LA is like, oh man, Tish is so fucking cool, dude. She goes in a session, you get fucked up with her, you make songs, and it's just like, she's the most awesome girl in the world. And I'm like, that's true. That's so true. But like, y'all don't really know me. And I don't like if a person be like, really want to have that relationship with me and they don't really, really know me. So I was like, I had to put an album out like, yo, you just need to understand, like, I'm a real person. Like, I've been through some shit. So when you come in this area, like, come correct, 'cause
that's right.
You just need to understand, like, it's not just like, I choose to be happy. I choose to be a nice person. I think that is the easiest way to be. And it comes natural to me to be so. But
and that's a deeper level to Tish Hyman than just what they see.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
There's another photo you sent. And this is?
That's Hope.
That's Hope right
and that's
there.
my mom. Because Hope literally changed my life. She's one of my best friends, man. She never had kids, so I'm her kid.
Okay.
On Mother's Day, I call her too. I'm like, hey, and her mother, because she's like, I'm not old enough to be your mother. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, but you like my big sister. But happy Mother's Day, because you ain't got no kids, nigga. And I don't even know what's gonna happen when you get old. I don't know what we gonna do when you get old, bitch.
And how's their relationship, your mother? And
Oh,
Hope?
my mother and Hope. My mother loves Hope. My mom's is cool though. She old now. Like my mom was young. She was crazy. She was something else. They used to call her Birdie.
Birdie?
Yeah, she could sing too, my mother. She loved to sing. She loved to entertain. She'd be like, "Oh, I could sing. Tish got it from me."
Well, thank Mama for Tish.
Yeah,
There you go.
nah. My mom's goes hard, but
That's
nah, they
what's
got a
up.
great relationship,
It's
man.
nice to see I put a face to hope. That's
Yeah,
great
yeah,
lady
yeah.
right
Yo,
there.
she's freaking awesome, yo, and she's cool as shit. Like, she's crazy. I don't know what the hell made her adopt some 18-year-old gangster ass black chick. Her family members were like, "Who the hell is this Hope?" Her brother's like, "Hope, what?" Because she's like the black sheep. So her brothers are like, they're all like,
They don't know what's going on.
They're like, "Hope, what's going on here? Yeah, I know you're not gay, so what's going on here?
Lord.
What do you hang out with Tish? Tish, what's going on over there, huh? What you guys doing at the house over there, huh?"
Oh my God.
I'm like, "Greg, I don't know. Like, she's letting me stay with." It's like, "Shut up, Greg. She's staying at my house for a while. All right, just shut up, Greg. Just be quiet, Greg."
Oh my God.
It was the funniest shit.
Shouts to Hope, yo, for real. You're an
Yo.
amazing woman from what I'm hearing.
Word.
And then another photo right here, the BX.
Hey, the Bronx, man.
Should I say any more about the BX? I mean,
Yo, I feel like it's the untouched part of New York. Like, they haven't yet gentrified it just yet. They're on the way. Because they definitely made that stadium beautiful. But the Bronx, man, it taught me a lot, yo. It taught me how to be smart. Because I dropped out of school. I just left. I wanted to do music, and I knew that. And I don't recommend that to anyone because not everybody can really just make it. It takes a long time to get somewhere in life. So if you have a little time to go to school, I think you should take it. But I didn't go to school, and in that, I got to be on the streets a lot. It taught me how to look out for certain type of people. Hanging out with the wrong people taught me how not to hang out with the wrong people, There was times I was scared there. There were times that I was really, really happy there. Like, honestly, growing up there, and when you don't know anything better, it's like, shit, I'm good, son. We good over here. We got weed. We got liquor. We chilling. We know our block. It's all good. But in retrospect, I had a lot of hard times there, and I don't want to live there anymore.
you're done.
No. I'm trying to move I'm planning on moving my mom and my sister to LA in like November. So
It's a new Tish, man. I mean, you got a dope album out.
yeah.
You know, you've grown. You've been on a hell of a ride in your life, ups and downs, but I only see you going up.
Yeah, man, look, the whole point is this, man. Dedicated to is dedicated to anyone who's ever felt like because of where they're from or what they're going through, they can't get out. You can't get out. And I'm dedicated to saying that to people and to making sure people know that. You know what I'm saying? And happiness is a choice, and it's the fucking freest thing on earth. Just be happy. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are. They can change. You just have to be willing to change them and accept change, accept kindness from people accept kindness from wherever it comes from, because you just never know who's going to help you. And help people and just be a good person because it's easy. And drugs are cool, but not really. This whole lean era of promoting drug use and promoting ridiculousness and acting like you a gangster when you really not. You put that energy out there, that's what you're gonna get back. You want to talk gangster shit? It might sound cool, but who's listening to that? You know what I'm saying? Some people just listen to it for entertainment, and some people listen to it like, yeah. And some people like, yeah. All right, we gonna see. You talking a lot of big shit. I mean, that's the game I know anyway. It might be different now. Nowadays, there's a lot of things going on.
Dedicated to is the album. Tish Hyman is her name. She's so ill. I can't wait for you to perform and let people know what you're about. But now, Tish, I hope you like games.
All right.
Are you into games?
You could get with this or you could get with that.
Talk about it. Shouts out to Black Sheep.
Hey.
So we're actually going to have two images pop up on the screen.
Okay.
All right? It might be sneakers or heels. If you like sneakers, you say sneakers. If you like heels, you like heels.
Okay.
It's simple like that. You ready?
All right.
More aggravating, riding the 6 during rush hour or LA traffic?
LA traffic.
Speaking to the mic.
LA traffic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's more aggravating?
Hell yeah, because at least the 6 train is moving.
True. You're not standing still, right?
Yeah, the LA traffic. I don't even see that, by the way, because I never go out between 4 and 6. I know better.
You're not even trying to touch down.
Nope, never.
Bronx Tale or Summer of Sam?
Bronx Tale.
Big Pun or Slick Rick?
Big Pun.
Yeah, not Slick Rick?
You know what? A teenage love, but no, it's going to be Pun. I know way more Pun songs.
All right.
Verse for verse.
Derek Jeter or Bernie Williams?
Derek Jeter, bro.
Subway Art or Home for Christmas?
Subway Art.
I was waiting to stump you, man. Lose your voice for 6 months or have writer's block for a year?
Writer's block for a year.
More interesting to work with, Diddy or Kanye?
Well, I've only hung out with Kanye. I've never really worked. We hung out in the studio. I worked on something for him, but not really with him. He had to go somewhere. So I'll go with Diddy because Diddy's got mad energy. He's crazy. We've been in the studio mad times. I love Diddy. I love Kanye too, by the way.
Final answer?
Yeah, final.
All right. Wins in a battle rap, Murder Mook or Hollow the Don?
Murder Mook, man.
Oh, you start no problems with that.
You know what it is? I fucked with how Murder Mook destroyed Iron Solomon, and I love Iron Solomon. Me and Iron Solomon actually cool, but the way Murder Mook handled that, I was cool. I don't be up on the other, I'm sorry.
Hollow the Don?
I don't really be up on Hollow the Don. I'm not up on battle rap anymore though.
Okay.
I got my head in the sand. So the last battle rap I saw was him and Iron Solomon, and that shit blew my mind.
All right. More important, the lyrics or the beat?
The lyrics.
No competition. In-N-Out Burgers in L.A. or New York Pizza?
In-N-Out Burger.
What? Tish?
I'm
you
sorry.
From New York.
I've been in LA for 5 years, okay? And I'm not even moving back to New York. So yes,
Damn.
In-N-Out Burger.
Yo,
I love you, PX, but I'm going, baby. Would you stay? Would you stay? Come on, would you stay?
Your nights are low key or all the way up?
Low key.
Your current love life, take a number or dry as a desert?
Take a number.
Oh, you out here, Tish?
I mean, you know,
I'm
with somebody, but I got everybody just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I don't know. Right now, I'm really happy right now. So you're going to have to come back at a time that I'm not happy. I don't know if I'll ever not be happy. Because I'm happy right now.
All right. Classic Spike Lee joint. Do the Right Thing or He Got Game?
Do the right thing.
Also, Tish was also in Chirac as well. So that's why I put out the Spike
What
Lee
up,
thing.
Spike?
So
Good looking out.
you did your damn thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Remake Jill Scott's Getting in the Way or Lauryn Hill's To Zion?
To Zion, I could sing that much better.
Oh, yeah?
Jill's vocal, I can't emulate Jill's vocal. Her vocal's crazy.
Shouts
Love you,
to
sis.
Jill.
I love you so much.
And you signed to her label, is that right?
Yes.
Right. Number one album in the country or win a Grammy?
Number one album in the country.
Grammy don't mean nothing to you.
Grammy means a lot to me, quite real, but number one album in the country means a lot of dollars.
True.
I don't know if you get a check when you get a Grammy.
No, you don't.
I'll
you get the
take a number one.
recognition. Huh?
I'll take a number one.
Last question, all right? Now, if you were arrested for something like public urination, who would be the first person there to bail you out? Your mom's or Hope?
Hope.
I didn't even have to ask that question.
Hello. My mom be like, shit, you gonna be in there for only 24 hours. Shit. When you get out, call me. I ain't coming to get you. Man, I got locked up on my block. My mom's was looking out the window coaching them. Like, that's what you get.
What?
Good for you. You shouldn't have been smoking weed outside.
Damn,
like,
Mom.
yo, my mom's is
She left you
fucking-
out the road.
My mom's is savage, nigga. She's not like, she's not, oh, baby, let me hug you. She might be right now. She's old now. When she was young, she was straight savage. Like, oh, yeah, take her ass. She tried to get me locked up one time.
Damn,
She's like,
Mom.
look, showing the cops weed, me smoking weed in the picture. Talking about this, her smoking weed. I'm like,
can't.
mama, that was months ago.
I can't.
The
I
hell?
can't. Shouts out to Mama Tish. We love you. Shouts out to Hope and, of
For
course,
real.
you too, Tish. Thank
Word,
you so
thank
much
you
for
so
coming
much.
through. You're ill. That's funny as hell. Your mom's, I got to meet her.
Yo, she crazy. She don't care. She's like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. God damn it. I don't care if you're my kid. Like, really? You the only nigga that say that shit.
Yo, while we're on that high note, I'm super excited. The hype now.
Yeah.
Tish is about to bless the studio
Yeah.
with a performance, and you are going to love it. You
That's
ready,
right,
Tish?
baby. I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All day. Yeah. Yo, my name's Tish Hyman. I'm from the Bronx, New York. You dig? There is life in New York, underground, in the coldest hearts. Lonely people are subway art. Lonely people cast away for the crimes they committed and the loved ones they pain. Hope for redemption on a crowded train. Can you spare some change? Cause my baby needs some diapers. I just got out of jail and nobody wants to hire. My mother just died and I have nowhere to go now. Got hurt on the job, got laid off and I'm broke now. I could be robbing you, but I'm trying to sell us candy. I need to feed my family, somebody help me. Yes, there is life in New York, underground, in the coldest hearts. Lonely people are subway yards. La 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 la, la 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 la. Lonely people, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the coldest heart, lonely people whose broken dreams slowly became distant memories. Most of their breaths fall on dead ends in this crowded train. Hooked on drugs and I can't get sober. I'm only 18 and my whole life is over. I done been to jail 5 times, give me $1. I'm just hungry, I'll take food if you got some. Anybody wanna buy my big CD? I need to feed my family, somebody help me. Yeah, there is life in New York, underground, in the coldest hearts. Lonely people are subway yards. La 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 la, la 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 la. Lonely people, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the coldest heart, I remember on the block spitting a verse. And now I'm spitting subway out on ladies first. Man, I ain't have no time to rehearse, cause I've been in the streets putting in this work. So now you hear me, you feel me. I hope you buy the album, cause you know how I do it, my nigga. I'm always wildin', and yes, there is life in New York, yeah, underground, in the coldest hearts. Lonely people are subway yards. Tish. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dedicated to, man. Lonely people are subway yards.
Tish,
Yes.
yo, I got goosebumps up and down my arms right now. My God. Tish, let them know where they can find you at. Your sites, your socials, all that good stuff.
Yo, my name is Tish Hyman. I'm from the Bronx, New York. You can find all my URLs. They're all the same. I keep it simple for the people. Listen to Tish, because I want you to listen to me. So it's LISTEN, the number 2, Tish, TISH. And you can find my music on iTunes, Google Play, all the platforms that they have music. And also, if you go directly to my site, listentottish.com. I love you. I do this for you. Please go get that Dedicated to album.
That's
Hit me
right.
up.
She's a star. She's unique. I'm telling you, this is one to watch. Tish, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's your girl, Jen. Ladies first.